Hey y'all, I'm Lynnie with Sunflower Spirit Tarot, and I'm here with a love reading for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and any other significant placements. This is just going to be a general love message, so whatever I see is what I'm going to read. But before we get into the spread here, I want to encourage anybody who hasn't already to go ahead and subscribe. Even if this reading doesn't resonate with you, if you like anything that I do, I would like to encourage you to join this community of sunflowers. To all of my returning sunflowers, welcome back. I'm so happy to have you and for the opportunity to read for you. I hope that this message resonates with you, okay? And I hope that you get the comfort, the confirmation, or the clarity that you are looking for at this time. And without further ado, let's get to the spread here. Okay, this is going to be from your person's perspective, how they see you, how they feel about you, that sort of thing. This is the person on your heart and mind. Who is that? It's whoever came up when I just said that. Okay, this person, you guys are going through a rough patch right now. They feel it, they see it, they know it, they understand. You guys might even have each other blocked on socials, on the phone. It doesn't matter. Y'all are at some sort of emotional distance, even if it isn't physical, even if y'all haven't actually said the words, we're breaking up, right? You guys are at some sort of emotional, even financial crossroads where you have to decide, is this willing, like, am I willing to fight for this? Is this something that I'm willing to fight for, to reinvest in, to try again with? I feel like this person maybe feels like you're not as emotionally available to this as they are. I feel like they are like, I'm not going to let you go. I want to hold on to this. I want to keep working for this. And you're just like, no, I want it my way, right? If you're not going to cater to me, this is how they feel. This is how they feel. If you're not going to cater to me, if you're not like, this is how they feel that you feel. If you're not going to cater to me, you're not going to do what I want you to do, then you're out in the cold. Okay. They might feel like you run a very strict program. They might feel like you are not the kind of person who is very compassionate or gives grace very easily. I think that you might avoid deeper connections and deeper relationships with people who disappoint you because you don't understand that disappointment is a part of relationship. Disappointment is a part of connection. Am I saying that disappointment should be in the form of cheating, lying, gambling, addiction? No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that there's not a single person on this earth who's going to live up to every single expectation that you might have of them. If you crafted your most ideal, perfect, exceptional partner, they would not exist in reality. And here's the reason why. Because we're all so deeply flawed and we're all so deeply human. And that's what it means to be human. We make mistakes, we mess up. Sometimes we say the wrong thing. Sometimes we do the wrong thing. And this person feels like you're not having it. It doesn't matter how many times they apologize or how many times they humble themselves or how many times they try to see things from your perspective. It's like they feel like they have to walk on eggshells around you. They feel like they can't truly be themselves around you. I don't necessarily feel like this is the way that it's always been. I feel like maybe little things have added up over time. And instead of actually having open and honest communication and conversation about how these things made you feel at that time, or even just around that time, you allowed those things to build up and build up and build up until you get to a point where I can't take it anymore. It's almost like you can't, like either you're constantly critiquing this person, like do this, do that. No, not, like in a very kind of controlling and maybe nitpicky kind of way, right? Which might be a vent or like the manifestation of other feelings that you're having. Maybe you're frustrated in general about maybe some things that are going on with you internally, personally. They also feel that this is their feelings. I'm channeling their feelings towards you right now. So they're picking up on something that's going on within you, right? Maybe outwardly you're like, I'm not the problem. Everything's fine. My life is so great. But internally you're struggling. You're going through a really difficult time. You might even be dealing with some depression. You might be having a depressive episode. There's no shame in that. A lot of us deal with that. A lot of us go through that. It's a part of life for some people. It's just the way things are. You know what I'm saying? But instead of shutting this person out or becoming overly critical or becoming overly rude or overly mean, it's almost like you're scapegoating this person or you're making them the problem, right? Like I almost feel like they feel like you're intentionally pushing them away because you don't want to let them into that side of you that isn't always happy and la 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 and fun and all these things. They never asked for that. They never, I don't know what they did that showed you that maybe they couldn't handle that side of you, but I think that you should at least give them the opportunity. You should at least give them the chance. Because I feel like the stuff that's going on with you guys in this dynamic is really a manifestation of a greater problem or a greater issue or something greater that's affecting your ability to receive love. Okay. I think this could be some conditioning or some programming that you've already had in you for a long time. This isn't something new. Okay. You might be somebody who typically shuts down. Okay. And I feel like you're shutting them out. They feel shut out and they are confused. They're trying to just get through it. They feel like maybe you guys can get back to a place where you are communicating and you can be supportive of one another. You have no problem showing up for this person. But when it's your turn to receive that kind of love and support, you almost feel like a failure, or you almost feel like there's something wrong with you for needing that. But that's what this person is here to do. That's what this person is here to do. You probably question this person's commitment to you. And I'm saying that because of this. It's like the Page of Swords is a very skeptical energy. And when he's faced towards this Ace of Cups, he's like, is this love real? Can I trust this? Right? You may not have been with this person through tons of ups and downs. This might be the first time in your relationship where you're going back into this Five of Pentacles energy, or something is affecting you guys. You guys might even be having some financial issues at this time. That's also creating some sort of tension, or also creating another layer of issue on top of that. If you guys aren't communicating, if you guys aren't working as a team, then what's the point of this? What's the point? I'm not saying it should be all on you, but what I will say is you seem to be, from their perspective, very closed off, very emotionally absent, very much in the energy of not wanting to do more or pursue more or to have more with this person, because you might feel, I don't know, embarrassed or ashamed or something about not being okay. And it's okay to not be okay. And it's okay to put the people who say that they love you in a position of loving you. That's okay. You don't have to be the strong one all the time. You don't have to be the personality, the one filling up the room. Even though you have that, right? You are a bright light in this world. And sometimes the brightest lights see the darkest days. And if you want true emotional connection and intimacy and depth in your relationships, you're going to have to let them see the ugly parts. Okay? You're going to have to let them see it and let them deal with it. This is not about saying, well, if I let them see it, then they'll definitely rise to the occasion. There are no guarantees in this life. And this person seems to still be trying to learn you and trying to understand you and trying to get to know you enough to know how to love you properly. But people need help with that. We're not born with the instruction manual for other people. We're still trying to figure ourselves out. There's not a person on this planet who has it all figured out and knows exactly what they're doing all the time. We hear this all the time. The most successful people say, I'm still just living day by day, figuring it out day by day. So if we're all still doing that for ourselves, still learning ourselves, still understanding ourselves, you can't expect this person to be automatically in tune with everything that you need right now. This is the thing that has been lost, and what I feel has been lost in modern relationships is the idea or the understanding that you will have to do some teaching. People will have to learn you, and you have to be open with that. When somebody comes to you and they ask, how can I love you better? Make a thoughtful response. Say something intentional, and don't just go, oh, you're doing a great job already. Oh, everything's fine. Everything's good, right? You might be the type of person who tends to sweep everything under the rug. They see it. They see it. They feel it. And it's making them feel more confused. And it's making them feel as if they don't know their place in your life. It almost makes them feel like you don't trust them or you don't value them because you're not opening up in your time of need. You could literally be struggling financially, and this person might have the means to help you. And instead of you asking them, hey, can you help me with my phone bill this month? Hey, you just don't want to appear weak. You don't want to appear like you're struggling. So instead of actually asking for help and allowing people to show up for you, whether they do or not, that's their thing, right? They have free will as well. But instead of asking people to show up for you, asking people to support you, you push them away. You push them away and you say, nope, nope, no, I don't want this. I don't want you. I just want to struggle and suffer and be ugly and be depressed in peace. As opposed to really letting that love in Because that's really all you want. Temperance card at the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with the Sagittarius. You could have that in your chart as well. Doesn't have to be that. We have your card as the overall energy, Leo. The sun. The sun speaks to a lot of things. Speaks to a lot of things, including healing and warmth and all of that lovely stuff, positive energy. But it also speaks to the personality, the superficial, the outward. And when we think about the contrast between the energy that you're showing up in and the energy that's the overall energy here, look at that contrast. Look at that contrast. They know something is up with you. I don't care how long you've been together. I don't care how much you think this person should know about you. They know something is up with you. They have paid enough attention to feel that something is going on. And it's creating this confusion in their brains. It's creating this confusion about where they stand with you, what place or what role they play in your life. You know what I'm saying? And you shouldn't, not saying that you shouldn't take time for yourself to go through what you're going through, because being selfish sometimes is important. But communication goes such a long way. This is not something that is beyond repair, though. I do want to say that this is very hopeful, because this person is hoping that if they continue to show up for you, that eventually you'll let them in and you'll communicate with them what's actually going on, so that they can help you, so that they can be there for you, so that they can assist you, so that they can give you what you need in a tangible and practical way. If it's money, they got it for you, baby. If it's money, they will pay the bill. They will support you. They'll do what they need to do in your time of need. If it's any kind of like tangible assistance, I need you to hold my hand. I need you to give me a hug. I need you to braid my hair. I need you to help me understand. I need you to do anything, whatever it is. Buy me some food, whatever it is. And I'm just trying to give tangible examples, because this is a tangible energy. This is somebody who wants to give to you in a tangible way. I have this. I care about you. Now you have this. Do you know what I'm saying? Open yourself up to that level of love, because it exists. It is real, and it's showing up here for you. This person wants to be there for you. Let's clarify the Five of Pentacles for Leo. The Five of Wands and the Star. It's almost like they feel like you're resistant to healing. You're resistant to wishes being fulfilled. You're resistant to somebody coming to your aid and basically fulfilling whatever needs that you have. You're resistant to it because you might struggle with hyper independence, or this idea that you have to be perfect all the time, or this idea that you can never show people when you're struggling or when you're upset or anything like that. It's like they know something's going on with you, where you might be facing demons, or you might be triggered in a way, or you might be facing challenges, but they just want to show up for you. They want you to be vulnerable. They want you to open up. Once again, they want you to communicate with them what is going on with you, because they don't know how to show up for you if they have no idea what the hell is going on. Okay, let's clarify the Ace of Pentacles for Leo, and then I'm going to wrap this one up here. The best card for this reading just flew out on the floor. It's the Emperor. Come on. The Emperor and the Ace of Wands. We got the High Priestess at the bottom of the deck. Intuitively, this person understands that there's something going on with you. You guys have a spiritual or energetic connection. And the Justice card just under that. They know the truth. They see right through you. They may not know exactly what's going on or exactly how to help, because they don't know that. They can't pick up on that, right? It's not like you guys can communicate telepathically, but energetically, they understand that you have shifted. Something within you has shifted. Maybe they feel the struggle, the challenge, the darkness, but they don't know what it is. And here's one thing that I think is important. If you really care about somebody, you should never let their mind wander. Do you not? Because this person is not perfect. They also have their own insecurities. They also have their own triggers. And what if one of their triggers is being left to come up with their own story for things? You know what I'm saying? And what I mean by that is, like, what if one of their triggers is when you push them away, you stop talking, you stop responding, they think you're cheating or something. And it has nothing to do with any other person, but this is the story that they're creating in their brain. I'm not saying that they are, because I don't see that. I'm just giving you an example. What if every time you push them away, they felt like, oh, they're with somebody else. They don't love me anymore. They don't care about me anymore. And I feel like that's not the truth. You have to be honest with people, or people will fill in their own blanks based on the things that they have already experienced, right? Got the Ace of Wands and the Emperor coming out with the Ace of Pentacles. This person is so deeply devoted to showing up for you, to showing you that they can be the person that you can rely on, that they can be consistent, that they can be dependable, that you can, like, they will be your shoulder. The Emperor energy, which is Aries energy, this is somebody who is very strong, very secure, a protector and a provider. This is the role that this person wants to play in your life. If you let them, if you give them the chance, if you make space for that opportunity. And it may not show up in the way that you think it should. It may not show up in the way that you would do it. But this is how this person wants to show up for you. They feel passionately about your relationship. They are not ready to let you go, even though they're confused and they don't understand necessarily what's going on. They trust in your partnership enough, Three of Pentacles, to have faith that one day you will open up to them, that one day you will be vulnerable with them, and one day you will let them in so that they can help you. Why not let that day be today? This is what I have for you, Leo. I hope that this was helpful or enlightening in some way. Comment below if this resonated with you so I know how to better connect with your energy, and I will see you next time.